City, one of the very best. Ed, thank you, sir, as always. Brent crude 94.76, up about 1/10%. WTI this morning, Lisa, up 1/10 also, $88 and about 50 cents.
The range of views on crude and just the path ahead is sort of shocking to me. I mean, honestly.
But there's not a range of view out of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. They have certitude this is what's going to happen. What a bunch of baloney. That was the real world.
Certitude that what's going to happen?
You got Ed Morris disagreeing with J.P. Morgan. You got Citigroup disagreeing with A.G. Morgan. No, I'm serious.
I know.
They're disagreeing with each other. This is the way the real market is. Jeff Curry gentlemanly disagrees with Ed Morris, on and on. I'm Rita Senate and the rest. And at the White House, they're micromanaging oil down to $5 a barrel 12 months out.
It's a tricky moment.
Did I do okay there? I mean, that's what they're doing.
I just love how fired up you are. I'm on the same page as you.
Well,
Whenever
that's
I
rare.
get fired up about this, you usually
Where
tell
is
me
the
to back
World
down.
Cup bracket? I'm looking here. Where is my World Cup bracket?
I'm finding out when that's going to go live.
I did World Cup
Hopefully
Italy, and the search didn't come
in just a moment. I'm just pleased you're engaged again.
Thank you. I'm so engaged.
So you've built a successful company, but you might not want to run it for the next 10, 15, 20 years, or do you? And if you didn't, would you want to go into government? If the president called you to serve our country, would you go into government, or would you start another company?
I love what I do. And I feel like I have this luxury with 23andMe that it keeps evolving. You know, we started out just as a consumer company. We're thick in research. We got into drug discovery in 2015, and now we're getting to the delivery of care. So I've been really lucky with 23andMe that it's been endlessly interesting. And I'm surrounded by incredibly talented, brilliant individuals where I learn from them. And what I always advise people to do is, like, you should take jobs where you're learning. And if you stop learning in a job, then you should quit. And, like, frankly, when people leave 23andMe, like I say, if you're not learning anymore, you should move on. So I'm 100% committed to 23andMe. That said, my other passion is other direct-to-consumer. Like, I want to build out a true consumer-empowered healthcare world, like one that is outside of the existing system. And there's no greater force than government.
November 8th, as Americans decide the future of Congress and state legislatures, Bloomberg will be live in Washington, D.C. to cover the results as they break and provide insight about what it means for the country.
We're in a divided country, and these are really close elections.
We take a look at what the races could mean for Wall Street.
Special election night coverage starts at 8 p.m. on Bloomberg Television and Radio. And tune into Surveillance live from D.C. at 6 a.m. on Wednesday for the latest overnight. This is Bloomberg. From the world of politics to the world of business. Balance of Power with David Weston. News, analysis, insight from and about politics power players. Weekdays, this is Bloomberg. Why do the biggest names in business choose Bloomberg?
That is a great question.
It's a great question.
Great question.
Great question.
Best question I get all night.
Bloomberg, top experts, great questions. Power, policy, politics. From the White House to the Hill, Bloomberg covers the leaders in legislation.
That was really a tectonic shift for this White House.
The theory of this bill, as I understand it, is there'll be a multiplier effect.
How did Democrats mobilize specifically younger voters?
Bringing you the political news you need to know.
The president has made it very clear that this is a significant focus.
For the intersection of Wall Street and Washington, nobody covers politics like Bloomberg.
There needs to be a recession for the Fed to actually hit its inflation target.
The Fed, in our opinion, is nowhere near the end of raising rates.
The Fed is obviously eager for a downshift at some point.
The challenge of the soft-ish landing is so intense because there's a lot of